Have you ever decided that you were going to read through the entire Bible and just wanted to know how long you think that it would take to do that? Well, if that's what you're wondering, I've got the answer coming right up. Hey guys, it's Dwayne here. So today we are going to take a look at how long it's going to take for somebody to read through the Bible from cover to cover. That's right, from Genesis all the way to Revelation. And I've got some numbers and I've got some work that I've done here to be able to prove to you what it takes for an average reader, time-wise, to get through the entire Bible. Now, I want to put this disclaimer on before we get started because it is not my intention at all, not at all, to try to get you to speed through the Bible as fast as you can in order to say that you've done it. That's not where we're going. Rather, what I would like you to do is take this opportunity to recognize that reading large portions of the text by kind of doing a flyby gives you a really good overview as to what's in the biblical text. So this is not to replace any sort of deep study we do in a specific passage, but rather this is to help us plan for reading larger portions of the text. So let's get into it. So in order for us to calculate how long it's going to take us to read through the Bible, we need to know two pieces of information. The first piece we need to know is how many words are in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and there are a lot. And then the second piece of information we need to know is, well, how fast does the average reader read? So we're going to make an assumption on that second point. So the average reader reads somewhere between 200 and 250 words per minute. But we're going to bring it down to 150. So 150 words per minute is apparently the average amount of words that somebody can speak in a minute. And so we're going to use that as the metric to gauge how long to read the Bible. Now, the first metric, how many words are in the Bible, there's a couple ways we can use to figure that out. Number one is we can count the words in the Bible, but I don't really feel like doing that. But what we can do is we can use computer software, yay, to do the counting for us. So for this task, I used BibleWorks 10. I don't think BibleWorks is in business anymore. Either way, their software is really good, and I was able to get a count of every word in each book of the Bible. And so if we take a look at this handy spreadsheet, I copied the results in here so we could visualize that a lot easier. So I've got a list of all the books from the New Testament to the Old Testament right here. Yes, I did that in reverse order, but that's okay. And then I put them in their divisions. So we got the Gospels, Acts, Pauline epistles, Catholic epistles, the Revelation, and so on and so forth for the Old Testament. So when I plugged in the numbers, here are the results that I got right here. Now, if you know anything about me, which I'm sure you do by now, if you've seen my other videos, go ahead and give me a subscribe and a like if you like the content that I'm producing here. If you know me by now, you will see that I have chosen to use the New King James Version for this because, well, it's my favorite translation. But the other translations that are out there are very similar in word count, and any difference between them is just a reflection of the translation philosophy. So let's dive into these numbers and see what we got, okay? And in here, we are going to see that there is a total of 770,785 words in the New King James Bible. So if we take our words per minute calculation of 150, we get ourselves a total read time of 85.64 hours. So that's about 85 and a half hours of reading time. So what that means is that if you wanted to read the Bible in a year from Genesis all the way to Revelation, if you spend about 15 minutes per day reading at 150 words per minute, you will get there by the end of the year. We're not going to stop there because what I've done is I have taken a look at this a bit further. So I have made some additional calculations by the divisions in the Bible, right? So if we read the Gospels, we have about, just over 9 hours. We got about 2.5 hours to get through the book of Acts, about 5.5 hours to get through the Pauline epistles, the Catholic epistles, just over an hour. Like, that's not a lot of reading time. We'll just say the entirety of the New Testament can be done in just under 20 hours. So if you spend about 20 minutes a day in the New Testament, you can read the entire New Testament, Matthew to Revelation, in 60 days. So you can see that there's about 66 hours of reading time to get through the Old Testament. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this exercise insightful and that this would be useful for you when it comes to planning out your longer stretches of reading times. As I said at the beginning, getting a bird's eye overview of what's going on in the Bible is really good for seeing how those nitty-gritty details come together. So, brothers and sisters, I hope you're encouraged to read your Bibles, and until next time, we'll see you around.